Welcome to today's class. Today we want to consider this question: what must be added to x squared plus 8x to make it a perfect square? X squared plus 8x to make it a perfect square. Okay, let's first of all look at the expression. We have x squared plus 8x. Seeing that the highest power of x here is 2, it tells us that this is a quadratic expression. So, and the general form for any quadratic equation is x squared, ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. So if you compare these two, you find out that something is missing here, and that is a constant term. So the question is indirectly telling us to find a constant term for this expression, but it must complete this expression to make it a perfect square. Now, two things to consider. First of all, consider the equation of x squared. The equation of x squared, if it is 1, like in this case, just consider the coefficient of x. Since it is 1, we have to consider the equation of x, which is what? Plus 8. Which is plus 8. Now, we have gotten plus 8 to be the coefficient of x. The next thing to do is to divide it by 2. Divide it by 2, and then you get a result. For this case, the result is plus 4 because we are dividing plus 8 by 2. So we have gotten plus 4, and then the next thing to do is to square the result, which will give us 16. So if we add 16 to this expression, it will make it a perfect square. So 16 is the answer to this question. So we want to write it in standard form. We have this plus 8x, then plus 16. And if we want to write it in a factorized form, we have this plus 4 squared. So in summary, if you want to make any quadratic equation or expression a perfect square, ensure that the coefficient of x squared is unity, that is 1, and then take half of the coefficient of x itself and then square the result. Take half of it and then square the result. It will give you anything, to give you a value that will make the expression or the equation a perfect square. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you next time.